we are discussing about their caste and genealogy. That was an important inscription. Is the inscription laid by the Malayala Gundena. Malayala Gundena. He was laid down inscription about the caste and genealogy of the Kakatiyas. The information was the Kakatiyas were Sudras. The Kakatiyas were Sudras, and the inscription name was Vardhamanapura inscription. Vardhamanapura inscription. This inscription laid by the Malayala Gundena. What he says through this inscription, the information was the Kakatiyas were Shudras. And another aspect was that is, some of the kingdoms were located in coastal area. The kings were named as Velanati, and Kondapadapati. Kondapadapati, Paricheda, and Manda. These all clans told themselves as Chaturdhanvayas. That means Chaturdhanvayas. That means we know about this Chaturdhanvayas aspect in Indus Valley civilization. That means Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra. Here, Kondapadapati, Velanati, and Paricheda, Manda, these all clans told themselves as they were the Kshatriyas, they were the Chaturdhanvayas. That means by that valor acts of the kings, they were occupied the higher position in this Chaturdhanvayas concept. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. In this line, they were occupied these clans were occupied the higher position, from lower to higher position by their valor acts. Hence they were told themselves as the Chaturdhanvayas. And another aspect was these clans that were Kondapadapati, Velanati, Paricheda, Manda, another clans are there. Actually, these clans are originated from the Durjaya clan. Durjaya clan. And Kakadiyas also belongs to the Durjaya family. This statement supports by the Bayarutang inscription by the Mailamba or Mailambika in 1219 AD. And in 6th century AD, some of the historians told they were originated from the Durjaya family, Kalinga Durjaya Deva. They were originated from the Kalinga Durjaya Deva. Hence, the many statements told the Kakatiyas came from the Durjaya clan. But one important literary source about the Kakatiyas, that was Prataparudra Yashobhushan, wrote by Vidyanatha. Prataparudra Yashobhushan of Vidyanatha. What he says in that literary source, the Kakatiyas gained the name and fame through their bravery acts under their rulers named as the Rashtrakutas, as well as the Eastern Chalukyan kings. That means in battlefield they fight with their enemies very braveness and with boldness, and they planned for the battles for their rulers how to defeat their enemies through their intelligent acts, through their bravery acts. These are all located in their plans, and they adapt the many good features from the Kshatriyas. That means they are adapting the many good features and bravery features from their rulers like Rashtrakutas as well as the Eastern Chalukyas. Hence, this Prataparudra Yashobhushan written by the Vidyanatha says, they gain the name and fame more than the Kshatriyas, and they gain the name and fame overcomes the Surya and Chandra. That means indirectly he says they were not belongs to the Kshatriyas, but they were directly he says they were by their bravery acts treated as Kshatriyas. And another aspect was we already discussed about the word Kakatamma. Kakatamma. This is the goddess name of the Kakatiyas. The another forms of the Kakatamma were Kushmandini and Durga Devi, Durga Shakti. And Durga Devi, Durga Shakti information through the Prataparudra Yashobhushan research work by the P.V. Parabrahma Shastri and Somapriti. Somapriti did his work. That means Somapriti did the work. That means commentary on the Prataparudra Yashobhushan by Vidyanatha, by the commentary, he says the Kakadamma is one of the form of the Durga Devi, Durga Shanti. And one another word is there, that word Kakati. Kakati. This word located in the inscriptions, in their coins. That means this word synonyms are this word equally used for the other words that were Kakatya. Kakatamma. And Kakatiya or Kakatiya. All these words equally used for the word Kakati. This Kakati word located in the inscriptions and in the coins. The another aspect was the Kakatiyas. That means the earlier Kakatiyas worked under the Rashtrakutas as hereditary kings or chief army officers or commanders, or as soldiers or provincial governors. These are the cadres under the Rashtrakutas as well as the Eastern Chalukyas. And in the movement of the Kakatiya Gundana, he was referred as the hereditary king under the Rashtrakutas, and his genealogy and his political aspects, and all these aspects were referred from the Magallu Grant inscription laid by the Eastern Chalukyan king Dhanarva in 956 AD. From that aspect, one important aspect is there, that was they were the hereditary kings of Rashtrakutas. That means the Rashtrakutas political ruling official emblem was Garuda Lanchana. Garuda Lanchana, or symbol of Garuda. Garuda means eagle. Eagle. This was the political ruling official emblem of the Rashtrakutas. When the Kakatiyas, that means the free Kakatiya rulers worked under the Rashtrakutas as hereditary kings, they were adapted their Rajalanchana or political ruling official emblem from Rashtrakutas. That means their ruling official symbol named was Garuda. Garuda. This Garuda symbol adapted from Rashtrakutas. The second aspect was when they were worked under the Eastern Chalukyas as their hereditary kings, and at that moment the Eastern Chalukyas ruling political official emblem was Varaha. Varaha. This Varaha symbol, official emblem of the Eastern Chalukyas. Hence, the Kaktiyas were adopted that symbol from Eastern Chalukyas as their political ruling official emblem of the Kaktiya kingdom. That means Varaha means wild boar. Wild boar. Varaha means wild boar. Here, some of aspects were Rashtrakutas. Their capital name was Manyaketa. Manyaketa. The Rashtrakutas kingdom originated by the Danti Durga one. Danti Durga one. First of all, Rashtrakutas were also feudatory kings of the Eastern Chalukyas. When the movement of the Kirti Varma II of Eastern Chalukyas, Kirti Varman II of the Eastern Chalukyas, the Dantidurga overthrew his throne, and after that he established the Rashtrakutas kingdom by the Dantidurga, and this Rashtrakutas kingdom mainly located in Central India province. And the greatest king in Rashtrakutas, Amogavarsha. He wrote a important Kannada language book, that is Kaviraja Marga. Kavi Raja Marga in Kannada. And their architecture style was Dravida style. Architecture style was Dravida style, and they built the Kailasnada temple at Ellora. Kailasnada temple at Ellora. That means now this was located in modern Maharashtra. The another aspect was Eastern Chalukyas. These Eastern Chalukyas, called as Kalyani Chalukyas or Badami Chalukyas or Vatapi Chalukyas, these all names were related to the Eastern Chalukyas. Kalyani, Badami, Vatapi. Eastern Chalukyas. The founder name was Pulakesin I. Pulakesin I. Pulakesin I. In the movement of the Pulakesin II, the kingdom used the maximum power in the every area of the Deccan parts, and his younger brother name was Kubja Vishnuvardhana. Kubja Vishnuvardhana. Kubja Vishnuvardhana. When the king Pulakesin II of the eastern Chalukyas defeated the Vengi area, that Vengi ruled by the Vishnukundans. Vengi at that moment ruled by the Vishnukundins. From the Vishnukundins, the Pulakesin II laid his political power, or he laid the Vengi Chalukyan kingdom in Vengi, and the Pulakesin II appointed his younger brother Kubja Vishnuvardhana as a ruler of the Vengi Chalukyan kingdom. Vengi Chalukyan kingdom. Kubja Vishnuvardhana. This clan derived from the eastern Chalukyas, or Badami Chalukyas, or Vatapi Chalukyas, or Kalyani Chalukyas. That means their capital was Badami. After that, it was transferred to the Kalyani. Now, that was located in Karnataka, and it was called as the Basva Kalyana. Here, Vengi, this Vengi located in Andhra Pradesh, West Godavari district. Andhra Pradesh, West Godavari district. This Vengi name, now it is called as the Pedavegi. It is called as the Pedavegi. At that moment, the Vengi area ruled by the Kubja Vishnuvardhana, younger brother of the Pulakesin II, ruler of the eastern Chalukyas, and the official ruling emblem was Varaha, that means wild boar. This wild boar adopted by the Kakatiya rulers as their political ruling official emblem when they were worked as feudatory kings under the eastern Chalukyas. And another aspect was some of the inscriptions told two most important personalities. Names were Gundiya, and second name was Iriya. Gundiya and Iriya. Gundiya and Area. These were the most famous free Kakatiya rulers worked under the Rashtrakutas as their feudatory kings, and they have the titles as Gundiya Rashtrakuta and Iriya Rashtrakuta. Here, the meaning of the Rashtrakuta word, Rashtrakuta word meaning, that was head of the village. Head of the village, and second synonym was village employee. Village employee, and head of the place. Head of the village employee, head of the place. These were used for the meaning of the Rashtrakuta. And one inscription was there, that was Magalu Grant inscription or Magalu Copper inscription, laid by the eastern Chalukyan king Dalarava in 956 AD. That was told Kakatiya Gundiyana, he was the most famous, one of the free rulers worked under the Rashtrakutas, and is titled named as, through that information of that inscription, that was Kakatiya Gundana Rashtrakuta. Like that, they were also these two personalities were very first rulers worked under the Rashtrakutas, and they have also got the titles as Gundiya Rashtrakuta and Iriya Rashtrakuta. And to that extension, the Rashtrakuta kingdom ruling period 746 to 973 AD. 746 AD to 973 AD of the period of the Rashtrakutas.